Hello friends, welcome to the part 21st of this tutorial series. So from this part we will start working on the Angular project. So we are going to use Angular for the front end and the admin backend. But we will do it in using Angular Workspaces. So let's see. So I am logged into my command prompt and navigated to my root project here, that is the CMS blog, and inside this I only have my API folder. Okay, so here I'll write a command. I already have my Angular CLI installed. In case if you haven't installed it, you can run the command npm install -g for global @angular/CLI. So if you run this command, it will install the Angular CLI globally on your workstation. So then you can check the version like ng-version. So I'm using, let's see, oh, it's dash version, I believe. Yeah. So mine is 12.1.1. Yours may be same or a little bit different. Okay, so the command to create a new workspace, the command to create a new project is ng new the project name. Okay, here. But we will not be creating the project like this. Instead, we will be creating a new Angular workspace. So the initial command will start like this: ng new, then your project name. So mine is Angular. You can name anything you want. And here I'll use a flag that is create application equals to false. This will prevent the creation of the creation of the boilerplate. Okay, and it will give me a blank project here. So once you do that, hit enter. It might ask you a couple of questions. Oh, it did not. So it's actually installing the packages and it'll quickly generate the workspace for me. Give it some time. In the meantime, let me open a new project here. That will be my Angular project. Okay, there you go. So my Angular project has just appeared here. I can click OK. So I'll simply override this window because I will not be working with the backend anymore at this moment. I'll simply choose this window. So there you go. So this is my Angular workspace and I think it's already finished. Perfect. So if you see here that we have the node module folder and we don't have any source folder here and any app module or something like that. We don't have anything of that sort. It's an empty workspace. You have to add your applications here. So let's quickly add our first application that we will be working on. So actually let's create both of them. So it's a simple command. So the command is ng generate. So earlier we use ng generate to create our components and services and all those stuff. So we can use that same ng generate command to generate an application also. So let's ng generate application and the application name. So in our case it's frontend, and the style I'll be using is SCSS, and I want a routing file. Okay, so once you do this, hit enter. Okay, it says okay, have to be an Angular project. So I'll simply navigate to my Angular project and then execute the command. Of course, you cannot run it on the root project. It will never work. So now if you notice, it has generated a projects folder here. If you go here, you'll also see the projects directory. Inside this, you have front end, and then you have the source and the app module, etc. Okay, I forgot to skip the spec files. That's all right. Okay, so it's done. Let's quickly do the same thing for backend. And before I do that, for the backend, let me quickly check what should be the parameter for skipping the spec file. Ng new parameters. Okay, should be skip test or something like that. Let's see. Skip tests. Yeah, copy this and I'll put it here, equals to true. Now hit enter. I'm still inside the Angular project, okay, Angular folder, not inside the project folder, because I want both my folders, both my projects to be inside this project directory only. Okay, so I can easily navigate between my front end and my back end whenever I want. So with this done, I can simply minimize it. I would need this command line, so I'll simply minimize it. Okay, and if you expand both of them, you'll see they both of them have a similar structure. They have their own source folders, they have their own app modules. Okay, everything is identical. So the way you run a particular project is by going to a terminal and typing ng serve, then the project name. So for front end, you'll type front end, hit enter. It'll compile the project and show it to you. So right now both of them will look exactly the same because they have the same boilerplate code. Let's have a look quickly. Come on. And in case we want to run both of them at the same time, so you have to define a port number along with each of them. So front end would default to 4200, but for backend you have to define a port number, maybe 4300. Okay, so that's generated. You can click this link and it will open the front end here, and I'll show you how I can run backend at the same time. So ng serve backend, and for the port I'll use let's say 4300. Give it a sec and it will start the development server. So we have one running on 4200. This is my front end. I can see on the top title bar, and this is how this is compiled, and this is my backend. You can see both of them are running simultaneously, and that's about it. So in the next video we will start working on our front end. We'll create the interface using the bootstrap templates, and we'll see how we can develop our application from there. So till then, if you have any questions, suggestions, please put those in the comment section below. If you have learned something new, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and also share this video with your friends. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have fun and keep learning. Bye bye.